Well, just a day after West Bengal witnessed mass protests, outpouring of anger and anguish, Mamata Banerjee addressed her party workers on the TMC Chhatra Parishad Foundation Day event.
What would you expect the Chief Minister of the state to say when she speaks on a public platform a day later, and especially when this agitation for justice for a woman has been going on for almost 3 weeks?
Now, ideally, a statesman would call for peace and assuage the frayed nerves, but Mamata Banerjee chose to do neither of the two, and instead, she went by what has now become her tried and tested playbook.
After perfunctory expressions of sadness and apology, she went back to deflecting blame, announced another dharna, and then spoke of revenge and anarchy. Listen in and decide for yourself if this is what she should have said, if this should be the language of a democratically elected leader.
Modi Babu, আপনার পার্টিকে দিয়ে আগুন লাগাচ্ছেন। মনে রাখবেন, বাংলায় যদি আগুন লাগান, আসামও থেমে থাকবে না, নর্থ ইস্টও থেমে থাকবে না, উত্তর প্রদেশও থেমে থাকবে না, বিহারও থেমে থাকবে না, ঝাড়খণ্ড থেমে থাকবে না, উড়িষ্যাও থেমে থাকবে না, আর দিল্লিও থেমে থাকবে না। আপনার চেয়ারটা আমরা টলমলো করে দেব। আমরা বলেছিলাম বদল চাই, বদলা নয়। আজ বলছি ও কথা নয়, আজ বলছি যেটা করার দরকার সেটা আপনারা ভালো বুঝে করবেন। আমি অশান্তি চাই না, কিন্তু উৎসব প্রচার চক্রান্ত করে যে আপনাকে রোজ কামড়াচ্ছে, আপনি তাকে কামড়াবেন না, কিন্তু প্রশ্ন করতে পারেন।
Now, the BJP State President and Union Minister Shukanta Majumdar condemned these remarks and shot off a letter to Home Minister Amit Shah stating that Banerjee no longer deserves to hold such an important post.
Majumdar argued that Banerjee's comments could incite TMC supporters to take law into their own hands and attack opposition members, thereby stifling democratic dissent.
Now, Shukanta Majumdar also accused the Chief Minister of making anti-national remarks, threatening unrest across the states. The Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma has also hit out at the West Bengal counterpart for what he called threatening northeastern state with unrest.
Hemanta Biswa Sarma claimed that Banerjee was trying to provoke public to hide her own failures.
The Chief Minister of my state is talking about the toppling of the northeast of this country. I would like to request the central agencies, those are concerned about the internal security of this country as well as the external security of the country, to keep a close look on Mamata Banerjee, because it is, if what he has said is true, then it is really, I think, is of great concern that Mamata Banerjee will topple the northeastern state that will be the threat to the internal security of this country.
Anuja Kapoor, spokesperson of the BJP, and Arka Kumar Nag, lawyer and political analyst, joining us on the broadcast. Arka Nag, the statement that was made by the Chief Minister, what does she mean when she says UP will not be spared, Delhi will not be spared?
What was the meaning of the statement made by the leader of opposition, Shubhendu Adhikari, when he said that the chief minister has to leave Nabanno in helicopter just like Sheikh Hasina? Was he an anti-national? Was he a threat to the internal security? Was he a Deshdrohi? Was he a Pakistani? Was he a Bangladeshi? What was he? The basic problem with the BJP in Bengal is that they are more available to the people of Bengal to give more sorts of comic relief. I was just hearing what the BJP state president Shukanta Majumdar was saying, and it was a very good comic relief in the morning show, I believe, because he first of all does not know what internal security means. Secondly, he has a great lack of understanding that what the Home Ministry can do and what the Home Ministry cannot do. So just because he is available and free, he will write letters here and there.
So if you so disagree and condemn the language spoken and the line taken by the BJP, why do you seem to be aping them?
Why I do not understand. There are few people who calls themselves student leaders, and in that particular protest, we found a former member of parliament, Arjun Singh, getting down on streets, covering his face. and accompanied by him was a former Congress leader, now a BJP leader, Kaustav Bakshi, who also covered his face and came down on streets. This particular incident, only this particular incident shows that the movement which was declared on the 27th of August was something beyond the control of the the normal general masses. It was a politically motivated BJP planned thing which actually did not work out. And secondly, I must tell you, there are several videos which comes out from the BJP elected councillors and the BJP Mandal Sabhapatis who said that we need dead bodies. They have all been taken into custody and they have been arrested.
Okay, so you're
This is
saying
what
it was
the
a
BJP
politically
is trying in West
motivated
Bengal.
protest, all right, but Anuja Kapoor, the argument being that if you have objections to what Mamata Banerjee has said and if you're raising questions that is this how a democratically elected leader should speak, what about Shrikanta Majumdar writing to the Home Minister and saying that Mamata Banerjee should not hold such an important post? What about the statements that have been made by Shuvendu Adhikari?
Jai Shri Ram, good morning. I would just say that Mamata Banerjee has lost her cool. She's a sadistic narcissist. Understanding Rahul Gandhi's statement also before Lok Sabha elections, and he also incited the same kind of, the statement when he said that the country would burn. I would see the failure of Mamata Banerjee as she could not take care of the integrity and the dignity of the woman. I would also like to ask my TMC spokesperson who's sitting, do you think that Mamata Banerjee has recently, with her statement, has confessed the blatant confession of Mamata Banerjee as she justifies the riots against the citizens of West Bengal and the opposition, which happened in 2021 poll riots? Did she do that? Because she said that we will topple your chair in BJP states, and I do not want to take revenge, but now we will do what we need to do. So who's we? So did the same thing happen in Sandesh Khali? Did you do that? So you are taking revenge? Did you take the revenge against the whistleblower, the girl, Nirbhaya girl, because she was about to topple your government? She was about to put things in front of you, in front of everybody. Mamata Banerjee, are you in the state of psychotic behavior, taking revenge in a sadistic pleasure? You talk about that you will be bringing,
Anuja Singh, also
10 days.
let's limit our comment to the topic that we are discussing, and let's not make any personal comments on anybody. No personal comments, please. Now take a response from Mr. Nag. Anuja Kapoor says that the intention and the mindset is that of revenge. That is what it reveals.
Yes. Before I respond to Anuja ji, I would first like to thank the people of Ayodhya for voting their conscience, as Anuja ji started with the comment Jai Shri Ram. So I believe that the people of Ayodhya has voted for their conscience, and thanks to the people of Ayodhya for that. Secondly, till today, 11 days have passed, the CBI has not come out with anything else other than the only person who has been taken into custody by the Bengal police, by the Kolkata police. So the point that the lady, the victim, was a whistleblower or not is still something which is speculations of the Bharatiya Janata Party and has nothing to do with the reality as of now. I am extremely sympathetic towards the entire scenario, but what is the result of the CBI investigation, we can all see very blatantly and clear. Third, there was a CBI investigation directed for Sandesh Khali, and the CBI till today has not come out with anything with which we can say that the Sandesh Khali events was actually something which was to be looked into, or was a BJP gimmick.
Okay, but Mr. Nag, you can raise as many questions as you want on the CBI investigation. The question is, when Mamata Banerjee, when the Chief Minister of a state comes out and says UP will not be spared, Delhi will not be spared, is it acceptable? You're raising objections to what the BJP has said during the protest. You're raising questions on the protest being political, but the only question being, can an elected representative, the Chief Minister of a state, say that you will not be spared, the Delhi will not be chaired, we will topple your chair?
Right, I will just summarize this. If the people of Bharatiya Janata Party thinks that the protest done in West Bengal on 27th and 28th August was democratic and was correct, then the Chief Minister was correct by saying that we will repeat exactly what you have done in Bengal in other states as well, because it is time that there is a constructive opposition on roads of the Bharatiya Janata Party as well.
Okay, this comment is not, about constructive opposition. It's very clearly a warning that we will topple your chair.
What they have done on the 27th
Mamata Banerjee did not mince her words. Arkana, you may want to do that right now, but the Chief Minister of West Bengal did not mince her words when she said that we will topple your chair. So that's not constructive criticism or opposition. That's a very clear warning. It's a clear warning. Anuja.
On 27th and 28th
Very rightly said. This is, sir, please. This is not only the clear warning, this is about the internal security of the citizens who have voted for Mamata Banerjee. I would also like to put forward when she talks about that in 10 days, she would like to ensure capital punishment for the rapist. I would like to give her, a state of mind where she forgot that she's the Home Minister. The CRPC is the first thing which allows you to give you a capital punishment is in the court. First, you have to do a just and a fair investigation. You should be putting up with the FIR. You have to, sir, please stop it. FIR, you have to bring up with the FIR. You have to give a fair investigation. You cannot vandalize the crime scene. This is where it starts, Mamata Banerjee, Nirmam Mamata Banerjee, because this is where is the problem. You, as being a Home Minister, you demand for investigations from CBI and you give the CBI the vandalized crime scene. So thousands of people are there on the crime scene. You did not put section 144 at that time. Now you talk about it. You are threatening. You're threatening us. You're threatening us. You're threatening journalists. You're threatening the protesters with rapes. You are giving the FIRs to the journalists because
and Mr. Nag, for all the long rope that you're giving to Mamata Banerjee and giving her the benefit of doubt, Mamata Banerjee herself had to come out and issue a clarification that we don't want to hurt them, we mean defeat them politically. So she was aware that the statement that she made garnered some kind of controversy and can, of course, lead to some violence, which is why she specifically had to say no to that. We'll have to leave it at that. Thanking you both for joining us on the broadcast with your views.